Right now, I am sweating my balls off as Bitcoin sits on the edge of $25,000. And if we lose that support level, then squeaky bum time arises and it's time to evacuate the market and drop down to like $24,000, $23,000. And that's nothing. We don't want any of that to happen. Nobody wants that to happen. But the realistic possibility of that happening is, we don't know the percentage, but it could potentially happen. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about why I'm going against the market. Why don't I think it's going to happen? What scenario I think is actually going to happen? The trades that I've actually set in motion, which are currently worth about $800,000. And kind of like an overall market overview, as well as, of course, discussing what's going on with Logan Paul, the fact that BitBoy's channel is now rebranded to Discover Crypto for some reason, and it's all kicking off in the world of crypto. We are really seriously, deeply into a bear market at this point in time. Everybody's losing interest, nobody really cares, and it's the end of summer, and we're all baking in England right now because it's sweating. I mean, I'm just really warm. You can see from in my office here, I've got one screen, I've got two screen, I've got three screen, I've got a light, and it's all incredibly warm. And also I'm sat in a room that's already 30 degrees before we even get onto the fact that there's loads of lighting and cameras in here, meaning there's probably 35 or 40 degrees. So excuse any sweat that you see dripping off my face throughout the course of today's video. And if you appreciate that kind of work ethic, I mean, it's taken a lot of energy to pluck up the courage to make a video in such heat. Do drop a like on this video. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel down below. You've only got one opportunity to do that. And if you don't do it right now, bad luck will come your way. Now, currently looking at the price of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is $25,121. It looks not actually that bad right now. To be honest, we've got this nice little bull flag that's occurred. We're at the bottom of the bull flag. So long as we hold this level here, then a bounce back to the upside should in theory happen in not too distant a period of time. I mean, you'd expect a similar pattern to what occurred before. If we were to actually measure how long it took us to go from come on, right tool, there we go. From $25,000 up to, it took 28 days last time to reach the highs at $31,000. If we measure bottom to top again from the time after that, it took approximately 8 days for Bitcoin to go all the way back up to $30,000. So 8 days from now, I mean, can you imagine how nice a scenario that would be if Bitcoin went up 29% over the next 30? That'd be fucking amazing. Nobody would be complaining. But the thing is, I'm not betting against that trade right now. It doesn't make any sense for me to be betting against that trade. It's a trade that paid off twice so far this year, since March. And it could well pay off again. Bitcoin has been going down for a long period of time. The odds of that trend continuing, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. That trend has been going on now for 81 days. Bitcoin has been trading downwards. That's not good. But it does mean that trend is your friend until it ends. And then when it ends, you're better off betting against the trend. So essentially, the trend looks like it should, in theory, coming to an end pretty soon. So consider betting against it is what I'm doing. And of course, if you are interested in trading, you'll find a link for BYBIT in today's video description, as well as a tutorial linked at the top of the screen somewhere. However, yes, I'm considering betting against Bitcoin. I'm not just considering it, I've already taken it out. I've taken an $800,000 long position down at $25,000 today that we hit earlier today. And one of the things that I've been absolutely fascinated by today, all day, and I've been watching it all day non-stop pretty much, is the 1 second chart. I've never really sat down before and watched the 1 second chart, but earlier today, this thing was absolutely wild. It won't load all of it on my computer for some reason, but the 1 second chart, when Bitcoin was dropping down earlier today, it was mental, because if you look at the 1 minute chart, you can see what we're doing in 1 minute. Well, imagine that in the 1 second. We were dropping like $200 every 1 second. It's crazy. When Bitcoin moves, how fast it moves, and watching the 1 second chart really gives you some perspective on that. Not that you should ever trade the 1 second chart, you should just use it for personal entertainment, because it is quite entertaining to have a 1 second chart on in the background. However, talking about the price of Bitcoin, I think Bitcoin is bullish above $25,000. If we lose that $25,000 level, it gets terrible very, very, very quickly, because the price would then drop all the way back down to where you see this green line down here. Somewhere around $21,500 would be the short price target if we were to lose that $25,000 level. And that's going to be horrendous for Bitcoin. But it's a good opportunity again to sell your house, sell your kids, sell your wife, and go all in on Bitcoin, because that's what every man should be doing, and every woman. You should sell your husband. No, don't want to be choosing one gender over the other. We are a gender neutral channel here. We're all part of the woke. I don't really care about any of that stuff, by the way. I think it's funny that people care so much. Like, just go on, live your life. Just go outside a little bit. You'll stop caring. As soon as you go outside and you start living your life, you'll stop caring about all of this woke nonsense. Whether you like the woke stuff or you don't like the woke stuff, I don't even know what constitutes as woke, because I don't care, because I go outside and I enjoy my life. Anyway, rant over. Time to go back to the price of Bitcoin, where, well, not price of Bitcoin, sorry, price of Ethereum. Ethereum is absolutely shat its pants. I think it's a pretty decent time to be buying this, especially when it's shitting its pants so hard. Now, if you look at the daily on Ethereum, Ethereum is like towards the bottom end of what you would consider like this is pretty good buying territory. Up here a little bit high, down here nice and low. If you look at the Ethereum Bitcoin value, it took a nosedive earlier today. This is the 15-minute chart. If you look at the overall 4-hour, it's holding pretty decently. It is the bottom end of this kind of reversal pattern. Sometime soon it is going to snap out of it, and at some point soon it will bounce to the upside. So from my perspective, I'm considering taking a long on Ethereum. I don't actually have one just yet. This is the value of the DXY. The DXY is the value of $1 against itself. Its recent trend has definitely been upwards. And if you look at the 1 hour right now, you can see that we are towards the top. To be honest, to me, I think that this is topping out right now, and I think it's going to start going back to the downside. That would ultimately be good for stocks. It'd be good for Bitcoin, and it'd be good for the S&P 500 that we're looking at right now. And the S&P 500 has risen another 0.3% today, which is ultimately bullish for Bitcoin as well. So fundamentally, right now, you'd say that Bitcoin has actually got a really good setup. And that good setup, hopefully, will continue going forward into the future. Now, we've got a few other things to discuss in today's video, such as Solana could dip to $10 if FTX is liquidating $685 million worth of SOL that it holds. Flat coins are the next iteration of stablecoins, according to the Coinbase CEO. An article definitely worth reading, especially if you're interested in making money from the next phase of cryptocurrencies. At the same time, Lightning Network capacity sees sharp drop-off, which is not good for Bitcoin. And at the same time, $500,000 transaction fee paid on the Bitcoin network. Maybe the Lightning Network might wake up a little bit, having seen that this weekend. Somebody paid 19.82 Bitcoins to process a transaction on the Bitcoin network for some unknown reason. Finally, Logan Paul's entrance and exit from crypto. Logan Paul is an American social media personality, actor, boxer, wrestler, and who has also dabbled in crypto. What marked his entrance and, well, basically, if you want to know about the times and trials and tribulations and scams of Logan Paul, give this article a read on Crypto Saving Expert. Now, for those of you that have followed me for a while, you'll know about Crypto Saving Expert. Now, at the moment, we've just launched Crypto Saving Expert Plus. In today's video description, I've put 2 discount codes. Now, let me tell you what those discount codes are, because this is the plan without the discount codes, but we've opened up 10 places within CSE Plus to basically put there at a discount. So basically for Community Plus, which is the mid-tier, which is the most popular tier currently, for Crypto Saving Expert Plus is basically if you use the code GONESOONCOM, you get 45% off. And if you use the premium code, you get 65% off this, which basically using the code GONESOONPREM. I'll leave both codes in today's video description, but if you are interested in getting Crypto Saving Expert Plus, the community is growing, the Discord is growing. I post all my trades in there, but at the same time, you get all of the useful courses and information from Crypto Saving Expert Plus. If you don't know what it is, click on the link in this video top of the thing with the information button, and it'll pop up and give you a full video that I made about what Crypto Saving Expert Plus is. But the long and short of it is, if you want to learn how to become a developer, how to make yourself a success in the world of cryptocurrency, or even outside of the world of cryptocurrency, if you're just interested in developing, then you need Crypto Saving Expert Plus in your life. So what can you actually learn? What are the courses about? Well, again, my computer, as you'll know, is struggling with loading things today. When does it not struggle? We've got creative blockchain development courses. If you want to learn, for example, blockchain development, you go on here. You can see I've been partially completing one so far, just using as examples. But basically, if you want to know something like this, all of the code is within the courses. It teaches you everything you need to know about how to build a multi-sig wallet on Ethereum and a bunch of other stuff, and then you can monetize those tools by creating your own businesses for the tools that you create using the information that you learn on Crypto Saving Expert. Check it out, link in today's video description. Again, reiterate the promo codes, I've just got to read them. GONESOONCOM gives you 45% off, and GONESOONPREM gives you 65% off. Now, out of those codes, there is only 10 slots available in total at those prices, and then there'll be another, because there's a 2-year anniversary coming up this next week for Crypto Saving Expert, but the discount codes for that won't be as good as these discount codes. So there's 10 more places. Have a look on it. Thank you very much for everybody to joining Crypto Saving Expert Plus community so far. I am so warm right now. Can you see the sweat dripping off my face? It is so warm in this office. Excuse me if I've muddled my words a little bit. Either way, Bitcoin looks pretty decent right now in terms of a long of 25k. We lose 25k, we drop down horribly wrong, providing that we don't hold 24.5k. 24.5k is a pretty key level of support. I would be surprised to see that one break. I wouldn't be surprised, however, to see Bitcoin wick down and just like wick a bunch of people out of the trades, close a bunch of stop losses, and then bounce back to the upside. That's the most likely scenario from my perspective right now. Be interested to know your thoughts as well. Leave a comment in the comment section below, because nobody ever leaves comments on videos these days. And drop a like on today's video. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one when I'm a little bit less warm. Goodbye.